Okay. So set is an unordered collection of data that is iterable. So iterable is nothing but we can loop on that to access one by one element. Okay. So mutable and has no duplicates element. You know the meaning of mutable, right?
Yes, yes.
You modify the data. And duplicate elements means you can't repeat the data. In list we saw, right? We can repeat the same element multiple times. If you
Mm.
have you can have multiple times. So that is duplicate. But in sets you are not going to have any duplicate data. All elements are unique. Like each element going to repeat only one time in set. Okay. And here you can see, I will explain it by like main mean. Unordered means in list if you see they are ordered. Why? Because you can access the element using the index like index 0, index 1, index 2, index 3 like that, right?
Mm.
But here inside you can't access the elements using that index. Why? Because they are unordered. If you print first time, it will print all the elements in one order. If you print next time, it's going to print in another order. There will be no order for the elements in the set. Means
No order at all.
positions,
Okay.
the positions are not confirmed. First time, if I have Python in that set, and first time Python I can see in first position. Next time I can see in last position. Next time I can see in middle. So there will be no order for the elements. Okay, their
Oh,
indexes are their positions are not fixed. That's why set is unordered. Okay,
okay.
yeah, it's one of the data type. Okay,
Okay.
yeah. Now, so like we saw right for
Can
set.
you come again of this iterable? What is iterable?
Iterable means we can loop on that.
Loop on. Okay. Loop.
Iterable
Mm.
means you can loop over it. You can access the elements using looping like that. We can
Understood.
iterate. So whatever the like if a sequence is iterable means you can
Mm-hmm.
iterate on that. Or you can iterate on that. In iterate in the sense it's looping. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
That's
Got
why
it.
set is unordered because there will be no proper index or position for the individual elements. And it is immutable means we can modify the data, and it won't have duplicate elements means it won't allow duplicate elements. Okay, even if you give the duplicate elements, when after that it's going to remove the duplicates and it's going to have unique elements. Okay, it won't take the duplicates.
Okay.
And we are using square brackets inside the sorry curly brackets. Inside that curly bracket we are going to have the elements and we are going to separate them with the comma. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
in here you can have any kind of data. You can have a list inside like a tuple or a list inside this aside. You can have strings, you can have numbers, you can have floating, everything you can have in this curly brackets. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so let's see how we can create. So you don't know, right, how to use this Visual Studio Code.
Mm-hmm. I'm not aware.
For that, I already had one session how to install and all. You can go through that. Okay. So once after opening your Visual Studio Code after installation, if you get any doubt, you can come to me. But once after opening, you can see this file option. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You already created your folder. So you need to create a folder. Okay, that's up to you in whatever you want to do. So for all these related things, I'm using this E drive. So in D drive, I want to create one folder with your name. You created, right? So that you can open here. So click on file. You can see open folder option. So click on open folder. And if you see where is, yeah, Deepa practice, click on search folder. That prompt you won't get, but you can whenever you click on open, it will ask you some authorization like accept something, it will come. Okay, you can look into that video, so I already explained. If yeah, see like this, just click on yes, I trust the authors. That's it. Okay,
Okay.
and here you can see the plus option is there. This is for creating new file, this is for creating new folder. It means inside your deeper practice folder you can create subfolder. This is to refresh. Okay, and I'm going to create all Python files. So I'm going to take a new file. You should give name here and the extension should be py. Okay, now I am going to explain you side. So you can give any name, the file name dot py, the extension should be py because I'm going to write Python code, right? So and I want to save that as a Python file, the extension should be py.
Remember you said this before.
Yeah, now it got created. You can write your code here. What I need to do, I want to create a set, right? So you can do in this way. This is empty set. Okay. And you can use a set constructor. Inside this, you can give tuple, you can give list, anything you can give. Let me, I will repeat the values for you as well. If you see, I repeated the values, right?
Mm. It's not going to take insert.
Yeah. Now, if you let me, this is X1. Let's see. Let us print. First, I will give you type of S. Now, I will show you how to run. Okay. First, you need to save. If you see this black dot mark, you not yet saved the file. The meaning you
Mm.
not saved the file. Then give control save. Control S for saving, you know, right? Control S. Okay.
Mm.
Now, click on these three dots. You can see this terminal option. Okay.
Okay.
Take new terminal. It will come here, the terminal. Okay. So what it will do? It will open directly to the path that you have opening here. Okay. It will take some time
Okay. So this terminal for?
to run the Python files.
Okay.
To see the output. See, it's inside this deeper practice folder itself. If you're not in that particular folder, you should redirect to that particular folder where you have your py files. Okay. For example, if I'm in C folder, by default it gave me C folder path, but I am my all code in this E and deeper practice. So what I need to do, you know, right? How to change the directory and all. Don't you know?
No, Manasa.
Okay, for example, see by default it came with C drive, okay. By default it came with C drive, but I have my exercises in some other drive. For example, I have my exercises in E drive in Deepa practice folder. So now I want to redirect that. First to change the directory, if it is directory name, if you want to change the directory itself, give CD, click on your directory name. So either E, D, F, that's up to you. Whatever the directory name you have, you can give that. I have E directory. So I will give CD space E colon. So that it will take me to that E drive. From C drive to I change in my drive. Okay. For example, by default, then if you give the CD colon E, it will give this output, not this one. Okay. If you give CD colon E, it will come to E drive. In E drive, you have all your code in Deepa practice, right? So give CD, then give your folder name. Deepa space practice, enter. One second. Okay, one thing you can do. Okay, you can give starting name of your folder. So what is starting name of your folder? Deepa space P. If you give tab, hmm, so Deepa, the starting, right? Even if you have D or D, you can give something and click on tab. Okay. After that, give enter. So it will redirect to your. But by default, if you after opening and after creating file, if you click on terminal and take new terminal, by default it will go to the folder that you opened. Okay, like this. First we got no. Like let me close and let me open again. So terminal, new terminal. So by default, it will come with the folder that you open. Okay, this is the path where you have your Python file. Now, the way to run the file is give Python. Okay. Now, what is your file name? Sets.py. Just run it. You got right. So here one drawback is there. I will tell you what is the drawback. So this curly brackets we are going to use to create the two data types. One is dictionary and one is set. So if you want to create empty set, you can't give in this way because it's going to take that as dictionary type. So to create empty set, you should use a constructor called set. See, now it created a empty set and for that you should use the constructor called set. Okay. To create empty set, you should use a constructor called set. Okay. And
Okay.
now if you print s, just run it. See, it is set type. Now if let's see what S1 will give. We used set and here we are passing list of values with the duplicates. Now what S1 will do? See, they converted it's enclosed in square brackets, sorry, curly brackets. Inside curly brackets here, if you see, I repeated 10, I repeated 45, I repeated a. Okay, but see,
Mm,
it gave you only one time, even though the order is not same. First here I gave 10 and then I gave 30, but see, while printing it changed the whole order itself. Why? Because it is unordered. Okay,
okay.
clear
Yeah, yeah.
how to
Got it.
create it. Dictionary is different. It's like your dictionary only. We have English dictionary, right? With the word that left side and the meaning on right side. So the Python dictionary also will be in the same way. We can discuss in next class. Okay. Yeah. This is how we can create set. And you can create set in another way. That is stu is equals to. You can use directly curly brackets and you can have the data here. Okay, even if you give duplicates, see, I'm giving lot of duplicates, and later if you try to print it, it won't give you the duplicates. It will remove. See, it removed all the duplicates. Okay, clear, Deepa?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It's clear.
Now I got a requirement, and that is I want to remove all the duplicates from a list. Or okay, I want to duplicate. I want to remove all the duplicates from list. This is my list. Okay. So I gave duplicates. I want to remove all the duplicates from list. What you can do, you can take a new set variable. What is a constructor that we are going to use? set. Set of, what is the list name? L. If you print as, it's going to give you the output in form of set. But I want the output in the form of list only. I want to remove the duplicates and the output should be in the form of list only. At that time, what you need to do? Again, you need to convert the set that you got with unique values to list. How we can do? You can take list constructor and you can pass that set and finally print that new list. Print that new list. See, in the form of list only I got the output. Clear? How to remove duplicates from a list?
What is this list? One is equal to list is the same thing that we have to use for removing, meant to convert in the list.
Yeah, I'm converting set to list, right? To convert to list, I'm using the list constructor. To convert to set, I'm using the set constructor. So whenever I'm doing all the elements, I am going to get in the form of set. So, but I want to have all those unique elements in the form of list. So that's why I'm again using the list constructor to convert the set to list.
Okay.
Clear?
Understood.
Okay. So now I want to add. I want to add one element to the set. I want to add one element to set. So this is my set and what I want to do, I want to add one element to the set. So for that we have a method called, it's like add, I think. Yeah, method called add. So s2 dot add, I want to add, right then. Now if you print, it's going to add Python, but the position is not fixed. It's going to add anywhere that it's going to do. The position is not fixed. Okay. Every time it won't add at end. Okay. Sometime it will add in middle, sometime add it in first, sometime add it in next second position. So the position is not fixed. Okay. But it will
Mm-hmm.
going to add the data to the set, but the position is not fixed. Okay. Why?
Okay.
Because set is unordered.
Unordered, yeah.
Yeah. Now, for example, I want to remove, okay, all the elements. I want to remove all the elements that I have in set. Remove all the elements from set. For that, you have a method called clear. Just do s dot clear print s. See, now it returned empty because it removed all the elements from the set and it will return empty set as output if you use clear. Okay.
Okay.
And then I want to copy. Okay. You can use pop and remove as well. Okay. If you want to remove particular element, okay, from the set, you can use pop and remove. Okay. Not all. I want to remove some elements. So here I want to remove D. Okay, to remove D, you can use a method remove. And what you can do, you need to pass that Now if you print S after removing, see, D got removed, right?
Yeah,
Now,
yeah.
if I
It got.
want to do pop, S dot pop, I will give a, I think pop with particular element won't work, I think, but let us check. Okay. So you no need to pass anything to pop. Pop, what it will do, it will take one element randomly and it will remove it. Okay. It won't take any input. It will take some element randomly and it will remove. Understand?
Mhm. On its own.
Yeah. Clear?
Okay.
How it's working? Pop and remove. You can, for remove, you can pass the particular element. And for pop, yeah, return and removes random element from the set. See, return and remove random element. It will take randomly one element and it remove it. Okay.
Do we use this, Manasa? The pop?
Sorry.
Do we use this pop?
Yeah, if you want to delete some element randomly, you can use.
Mm-hmm.
Want to randomly remove an element from set. So at
Mm-hmm.
the time we need to use pop only, right? Remove, delete a particular element that you are going to give. For remove, you should give some data, so which you want to delete. But for pop, when we are going to use, I got a requirement, it should randomly remove some element from set, then you can use pop. Okay.
Okay,
And we have
got
one
it.
more method. If you try to delete the method that doesn't exist, yes, don't remove. I don't have py. I will try to remove py. So it will give you key error. See, because py is not there. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Then you have one more method called discard. Okay, this is also used to delete the element. You should give the particular element that you want to delete. You should give the particular element that you want to delete. So I want to delete one. Okay, or I want to discard B. Let me discard B. Now save it. Let me print it. Now see, B got deleted. You can use discard or remove. To delete particular elements, if you want to delete elements randomly, you can use pop. Okay.
Understood.
Okay. Even same, if you try to discard the element that you don't have inside, it's going to give you key error. See, if you give some 8, I don't have 8, but if I'm trying to do that, it won't do anything. Oh, that's good. Okay, sorry. It should give, right? Okay, so remove, and the difference between remove and discard is if you try to delete a element that doesn't exist in set with the help of remove, it's going to give you key error. And if you try to delete a element that doesn't exist in set with the help of discard, it won't do anything. It will simply do none, means it won't do anything. If that element exists, it will remove. If that element doesn't exist in set, it won't do anything. That is the difference between discard and remove in set. Understand?
Okay.
Understood, right?
Mm-hmm. I understood.
Okay. Any doubts with this
Mm,
add, remove, pop, discard elements?
no, so far nothing.
Okay, then if you want to copy the data, okay, if you want to copy set to one set to another set, I have S. I want to copy the same thing to another set. So S1 is equals to S dot copy. Okay. Now if you print S and print S1, both output should be same. See, this is how we can copy a set of elements to another set. Understand, Deepa?
Yeah.
Let me tell you one difference here. So what it will do, just it will create two separate elements. One is S, the value will be same. Another is S1 and that value, that address is different. Two different addresses. Okay, you can do separate changes to S and you can do separate changes to S1. They won't reflect in one from another because I do copy, right? If you do copy, if you do any changes in S, it should reflect in S1 normally. But with this copy method, it won't do like that. It will create two separate addresses for two separate variables in memory. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
This is how you can copy. You can copy a data. If you do changes, the changes will be in S only. If you do changes to S1 after copy, the changes will be there in S1 only. They won't, the same changes won't reflect in both sets. Okay.
Yeah.
And then this is how to copy. And I have two sets. Okay. I have. These are very important methods I'm going to discuss. Okay. Okay. So I have two sets, okay? So one is and my another set. So here my requirement is I want to remove the elements from S1 that exist in S1. Sorry, see, I want to remove the elements from S, the same element that exist in S1. Okay, understand? Or let me repeat. Hello.
Yeah, Manasa, come again. I couldn't understand that.
That's what I'm asking. So I from S, I want to remove the elements that exist in S1. Like the common
Okay.
elements, the common elements. What are the common elements I have in both 1, 2, 3?
Two,
Yeah, 1,
three.
2, 3 also there in S1. So I want to remove this 1, 2, 3 from S and I should print 4, 5, 6. So whatever common elements are there, so I want to remove that common elements from S and remaining elements I want to print. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Now the common elements are 1, 2, 3. I want to remove 1, 2, 3 and I want to print 4, 5, 6. So how we can do S dot difference. The method is difference and you should pass from where you want to remove. S1.
Yes, one.
Print S. Set object has no attribute. Difference. Oh, sorry. Is. See? Here, what happened? S dot difference S1, then it should remove, right? Oh, sorry. Print here itself. So you can assign that to another variable. Now see 4, 5, 6 got removed. Okay. Hello.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3 got removed and you got the output as 4, 5, 6. If you want, you can assign this to new set. Okay. And you can print that new set. Okay. Clear the.
Okay.
Now you did the same thing in S. Okay. You removed the common elements and you printed 4, 5, 6. Now I want to remove the elements that exist in S from S1 and I want to print the remaining data. What is the remaining data? 7 and 8 only because 8 repeated. So 7 and 8 only. If you want to have, you can have some other data. Now I should get 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, right? Because the common elements from S is 1, 2, 3. So I want to remove that elements 1, 2, 3 and I want to print 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. At that time, the slight difference is print instead of S dot difference, you're going to give S1. Okay. So from which set you want to delete? So I want to delete from S1, right? The common elements I want to remove from S1. So that element you should give first. Sorry, that set you should give first. So that S1 dot, same difference. From where you want to delete. So from S, whatever the common elements I have, that I want to delete. Now save it. If you run, say 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. So from whatever set you want to remove, give that set and like at beginning, like that set name dot. Okay, from which set you want to delete, you can give that here. Like in on which set you want to compare. The comparison set you should pass to difference, and from the set that you want to delete, you can give here. Okay,
Okay.
understand? From the set from where you want to delete the elements, you can give that here. And the comparison set you can pass to difference. Okay,
Got it.
understand?
So each time when you're printing it, do you have to save the data?
You need to assign to a new variable. You can assign that, or you can print
The
it
con-
directly. If you want
whenever we
to
print.
do some exercises, if you want to do some operations on the difference of data, you can have that in new set and you can do whatever you want. Okay.
Okay.
Remaining methods I will explain tomorrow. Those are very important methods. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Deepu.
Okay.
Any doubts for now?
No, Manasa. I think I'm clear. I have to go check the